Can we talk about your situation for a minute?
Go crazy.
Okay. All right. I saw all this shit happening, right? And I guess I get to look at it from a bit of a different angle, right? As somebody who, like I said earlier, dipped my toes in the space. I dated Lana post all of her theatrics. She was out of the space. She was, very much with me, and that was it. And we never had any kind of problems or allegations or any of that type of shit along the lines of fucking anybody else. They were all, actually, the allegations were against me, not her. So, but they were untrue. So I dipped my toes in it a little bit. And I oftentimes thought about the idea of being with someone who was able to, or who's
actively
performing these sex acts, right? So, but I knew you, and I knew that you were allowed to you were just fucking everybody, bro.
Well, on camera, in a controlled environment.
Correct. So I was just damn, this is an interesting scenario, because as someone who at certain times in my life, I was pretty much sure that I would have to be in an open relationship. Because I just, it's a bit of work for me. It can be. I don't fuck up, but if anything, I'll just run. You know what I'm saying? But now I've got a pretty good lid on that, side of my life. So when I was watching all this happen, I just really didn't know what to think. I was so shocked by the decision by how seemingly cool you were with it going to the farthest aspect. It wasn't you had warmed her up with what's that kid's name? El Nino Super, the little Spanish dude with the big dick. He's El Nino something.
I don't know. Sounds great. I would love to meet him.
No, but you just you sent her straight to the galaxy of BBC. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was you put her on a spaceship. You sent her into a fucking black hole, into an abyss.
The way to ease into it from our perspective would have been me, her, and another guy doing a scene. Or us doing maybe even a swap scene with another couple or something. Those would have been
True Kate type shit.
Right. That would have been a bit more of a way for you to ease your way into it. You ever fuck True Kate?
I've not.
That makes one of us.
I'm not.
I was lucky enough to experience this the other day.
I was hanging out with her and Melissa, yeah.
Love Melissa Stratton.
Yeah. This was just prior to me and my girl.
Okay.
Putting things on.
Yeah, anyways, when we decided to go in a direction that was more aimed at making it as viral as possible, which it then ended up being drastically more viral than we thought it was going to be, which made that seem a little silly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have so do you have any truly do you have any regrets about the decision?
No, that was great. It was one of the best months of my life.
But from a financial standpoint. Or just from an attention standpoint?
It was just it was just fun. It was funny to me and her. We were incapable of doing anything. We would normally get home at night and watch a movie or watch some TV or watch some YouTube videos together or whatever. And instead we're just studying our fucking phones, just laughing our asses off at memes and showing each other all the shit that people were saying about it and stuff. We really had a lot of fun with it. There were moments where I was maybe unsure about what I had done. Oh, is this a little too much? Was this a little too crazy? Am I playing with fire a little too much here? But for the most part, no. I wouldn't say that. And none of that has carried over to where I'm at now. I don't have any resentment about the fact that this took place, which is what a lot of people were really warning me about, is maybe this seems good now, but as time goes by, you're going to end up regretting this, and this is going to have reverberations throughout your relationship. I don't think about it almost at all.
That was the Tate angle, because I watched that. That was cool that you guys got to chat and shit.
It was weird that he was so respectful and nice about it, but then the headlines were all Andrew Tate destroys Adam 22. And I'm kind of okay, but I feel the story, if anything, is the fact that he was weirdly receptive and didn't want to pass judgment on it, if anything.
Yeah, he was super nice about it. He was not my cup of tea, but he's but I wouldn't do it for myself, but
yeah.
you know, you two are grown adults, you make your own decisions, and then you'll live on from there. But what I personally believe is that is going to create a problem in your relationship, whether it's subconsciously or somewhere in the future where maybe she has seen what it's like to be with someone else, and now she feels that she has the ability to go and maybe do something like
It's
that
like
again.
the Andrew Tate AI. It's like we've been programmed to speak exactly like him. You can tell that you've watched so much of his content.
That's what I'm about to say. You're a fan of him.
Yeah.
No.
Now do Tristan.
You can get a. No, I
It's the
can't.
same accent.
I can't. Yeah, it's very similar.
We just hit 600,000 subscribers on the Clips channel right here. We're trying to get to 700, so you know what to do. Smack that red button and subscribe. Appreciate you.